Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
We were just talking about wisdom. I saw this happen, okay? I probably mentioned it before on the air. Mm-hmm. But we went to a crash-up derby.
Yes.
And they did a race.
I'd like the backstory on that at some point, but go ahead.
It was called Crashorama.
Yes, Brant Hansen was at Crashorama. Go ahead.
All right.
Yes.
It's more of a sociological event.
Experiment, yeah.
So they had a blindfold driver's race on a racetrack.
Okay.
They blindfold the driver.
Oh, my goodness.
And then sound a horn. Now, there was a passenger in each car that was supposed to describe like
what's going
what
on.
to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this cannot work. This cannot work. And so they took off, and one of the drivers just smashed into the wall.
Wow.
And then they canceled the rest of that race, went on to the next event.
Yeah.
They had to bring in an ambulance. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Hope everybody's, but it's like, that's not wisdom.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Right.
But I was actually thinking about life. Like, that's a pretty good metaphor for not having wisdom. You should ask God for wisdom. Otherwise, you are driving with a blindfold on in your life, and you will hit a wall. And that wall will be reality.
Yep.
And reality is, in fact, what you hit when you're wrong. You find out that there is a real, and like, just ask him for wisdom. Take the blindfold off. Yeah, it's true. Growing up, I would listen to the radio, like you're listening to the radio right now.
Sure.
And the host would be like, "Oh, it's National Apple Sauce Day," or whatever.
Yes.
I don't. Who determines that? That's been my thing. So I don't do that.
Yes.
Like, if you're looking for that, I'm not going to do it.
We don't provide that type of content.
Right? Because who's making the call on this?
Well, what's the difference? Well, never mind.
So today is Chicken and Waffles Day. I do the opposite. I'm not going to have chicken and waffles.
Oh, man.
I know it's good, right?
People love chicken and waffles. I'm not a chicken eater, but
I'm not going to do it today.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Yes.
It's clean your virtual desktop. But, well, who wants me to do? Why do they need me to do that?
Yeah.
Who's out there?
But it could use a cleaning, couldn't it?
Probably. But
that's not the point.
It's not the point. If I do it, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not going to do it today because that just plays into their hands.
Got it, yes.
This is what hurts me. It's International Sloth Day. Now, I think about sloths a lot.
Sure, I know.
And their metabolisms are fascinating.
Absolutely.
But I'm not going to talk about it today.
Oh, man. Have you...
Not doing it.
Have you alerted the sloth
Nobody
community?
can boss me around. So there was a sign on the back of a Jeep, and it said, "Thank you for your patience, learning to drive stick." So somebody had a manual transmission.
Yeah.
And the guy who posted that photo on social media was like, "It actually helped me be patient for it." You know, like, I understood.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe a little herky-jerky up there.
Yeah.
But he said, "You know what? That helped me be more gentle, my approach to that person. Might be a good idea to remember people don't wear signs."
Oh, that's such a good point.
Right?
Yeah. But we don't know what's going on in that car. Yes.
No, or just in
life.
Going through a divorce.
Yeah.
They're not wearing a sign that says that.
Yeah.
Extremely lonely, feeling rejected, just got a diagnosis, just heard something about a family member that, like, but it'd be a good idea to think that way.
Yeah.
Just have some extra grace for people. Just so you know, we are so thankful that we get to talk about meaningful stuff on this radio show. That's what makes us come in the door to work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know. I think it'd be really hard. But we're so grateful. Like, you make that possible if you support the station. So I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
But also, just so you know, behind the scenes, like, that's what motivates us. We honestly want to be a spiritual encouragement to you in different ways. And we like to laugh about stuff too. I know we're silly, but that's just who we are. Yeah, being able to talk about the kingdom of God and the real reason for hope. Like, that, what a blessing that is to us. Well, you know, sometimes you can get really down on humanity, and then we go and do something like this, which is kind of awesome.
Yes, please. We need some positive news.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now I fear it. Maybe I've overhyped it.
You used humanity. You think that wasn't overhyping?
Sorry.
Okay, give it to us.
Anyway, they just had the Taco Bell 50K.
Oh, my goodness.
In Denver, where you run a 50K and you
Yes.
have to stop at 9 Taco Bells and order something.
And then continue
and then
running.
eat it. You have to eat it and
then
keep running.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
And well, it looks like it was kind of fun. You have to have a Chalupa Supreme at one place, and then you have to have a Crunch Wrap Supreme.
And then run? That's worse than an actual marathon.
And it's 31 miles.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's like.
I don't know. I
like that.
I like the vibe. If you love your enemies, we were just talking about love and different aspects of it, but if you love your enemies, you are a totally different kind of human being. I mean it. Like think of all the cognitive biases we humans have. And they've been cataloged, hundreds of them, and they're all about how good we are or how much better we are than everybody else. This is these shortcuts, these heuristics we have in our mind that we employ to make ourselves feel. How about by loving your enemies, you don't have to do that anymore. Because what happens is it forces you to humble yourself and you consider others better than yourself. Well, then you don't have to be so defensive. Right. You're a completely different kind of human. It is so natural and normal for a human being to come up with every excuse in the world why we're superior and everybody else is worse. And man, you invert that, you are a different creation. It's kind of funny. One of our sponsors gave me a T-shirt. I don't know how common this phrase is for a lot of people, but if you follow current events, there's a thing that's going out there called debanking.
Okay, I haven't heard it.
Banks both in Europe and the United States have said to certain people, like, yeah, you're not allowed to bank here anymore.
Oh, wow, okay.
Because we don't like your point of view in life or whatever.
Okay.
So it's called debanking. America's Christian Credit Union gave me a T-shirt that says, debank yourself.
Okay.
Which I think is pretty funny.
Okay.
Because it's like, hey, I don't have to do major corporate banking like I have been doing, or I could do this as well. But so they have all the normal like bank services and stuff, and we found them to be wonderful.
They're awesome.
Yep, and their motive has always been for decades, like how can we join together and fund stuff? Yeah. So whereas the profit would have gone to who knows what, it's actually going to missions and ministries and some really good stuff. So if you're interested at all, and it helps the show if you do this, go to BrantHansen.com, scroll down, and then click on the America's Christian Credit Union. We'd totally appreciate it if you would. Probably told this story years ago, but it's one of my favorite memories from Cornerstone Festival.
Okay.
So there was a band, I'm not going to identify them, but they were on the main stage, and there's maybe 10,000 people there or whatever. And the guy was sharing the gospel according to him. Okay. And he said, let me tell you something tonight. If you're not 100% sure that you're saved, I can tell you, you are 100% not saved. And then he went on and on.
Oh,
and
wow.
People were like, woo, and so on and so forth. They got done, okay, rock and roll. And it's just very evangelical. And the next band got up there and said, hey, I just want to talk about that last band.
This is at the festival, open air festival?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like 10,000 plus people. Just said something like, we really have to be more responsible with what we say from stage.
Wow.
Because that is not fair. Struggling with doubts means that you're on the out with God is not accurate.
Wow.
We want you to know that.
Wow.
I was like, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, that they were even paying attention and it mattered to them too.
Yeah.
Like, no. We get, and that should be, hopefully the guys from the first band, if they heard it, I think they did, as I recall, they were in the sign-in stuff. And,
yeah.
Hopefully by now they're kind of like, hey, you know what? Good word.
Point, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of, I needed that.
Okay. Oh.
You guys nailed it. It's good.
Wow.
Hey, let's not do that song again, though.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't. We started that song. Hey, what's up, Sherry?
How are you? I heard some double clapping going on over there. What was happening?
We're doing that song from Greece.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, those lyrics are
right.
a little questionable.
Yeah, we ran into that.
Okay. That's why you cut it off?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, great.
That's why I cut it off.
Okay.
We're out here on the streets.
Were you worried about the way the streets were
we
sounding?
started, sometimes you start a song, you don't realize, wait, those lyrics are,
so
that's why we're not going to do it anymore.
Oh, okay, good. You came to that decision collectively right
Summer
there in the
Lovin',
moment.
that's the name of the song.
Yeah, no, I knew what.
Yeah, we're not going to do that anymore.
Okay.
Triple drags. We got
You have a moral compass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know you do.
We don't want to say things we don't believe.
You're out here doing puppet ministry. I know where your heart is.
Thank you. All right. So welcome to Dilemma Street. We're hanging out on this awesome street.
Yes.
And I'm leaning up against this railing, real cool like.
Okay, sure.
And I got my Triple Dragons jacket on from my gang that I am in.
Sure.
Sherry's here.
Uh-huh.
You're wearing something cool,
Yes,
probably?
I am.
What are you wearing? Like something cool? It's radio.
Some jeans and a nice T-shirt.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so this is where we give, we just kick out around ideas, maybe advice, but you can't sue us.
Professional counselors.
Right, we're not professional
you
counselors.
Can't sue us.
Right,
You
can't.
You could try, but it's not going to work.
Good, yeah. So anyway, Karina is here, and she says, I am strolling down Dilemma Street trying to look cool, but grinning ear to ear because I can't believe I'm on the Dilemma Street with the Brant Hansen and the Sherry with her award-winning laugh, she
Oh,
said.
that's so sweet.
It's
Thank
sweet.
you.
I'm coming to ask you what you would tell a young person who sometimes feels left behind in life. Due to some pretty rough health battles, I've had to let go of a lot of dreams for now. That includes getting married and having a huge family, which has been a big dream ever since I was a wee thing. The guy I nearly said yes to is now planning his wedding with someone else. And today alone, I heard of 2 engagements and 1 baby announcement. I know I'm not the only one with dreams for my life, and I absolutely believe God's dreams are far better, but sometimes life still hurts and feels sad and messy. And I know I'm not the only one to feel that way. So maybe you have some wise words for us all. Thanks. I just got done talking about, I may not, Karina, but I'll have Sherry chime in here too. Being content is really important, regardless of circumstances. I know it's easy to say that, but whatever I say is going to be easy to say, right? But we were just talking about waiting and how often it's in Scripture over and over and over and over and over. Wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord, wait on the Lord. And it doesn't mean that we're going to get what we want. But again, when it comes to this or any other scenario where there's waiting or an unmet yearning, I have to trust the character of God. Because that's all, in the end, that's all we have. But it's enough. And that is to say, I don't know how it all works out, but I can't fathom. And I've had to learn to trust his character with a whole lot of things. That's pain and suffering too. Like what sense does this make? How long is this going to go on? How long? And I have to believe, like Cy Rogers said, my late friend, ultimately my trust in his character will be vindicated.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So that's a broad-based sort of answer, but what specifically, anything else you would say?
I would simply say to you to get the book today as you are listening to me, Single Ever After.
Okay, good.
I just interviewed the author.
Yeah.
She is absolutely stunning and amazing in her biblical unpacking of, I've heard people talk about the meaning of marriage, or you will ask, what is marriage for? I've never heard anyone say, what is singleness for? What is that? And she answers it in such a spectacularly beautiful, theologically sound way.
Great.
And so that's what I would say.
And it's called
Single Ever After. Her name is Danny Treweek. She lives in Australia. And she also has another book called The Meaning of Singleness. That was her doctoral thesis. So that's a little more heady, but it's good. But Single Ever After has such great stories about people who are going through things like you're going through. And it's just so theologically sound. When people say, oh, Sherry, you should write a book about being single. I promise you, this is the book I would have written. So
that's great.
That's what I say. Read that book.
Cool. Karina, God bless you. It's awesome that you came out here on this awesome street.
I'm sorry you had to hear those questionable lyrics from
right.
The
I was just going to say we're sorry.
You know what I mean?
I am sorry.
Yeah, that's...
Right. Well, we didn't know. We just... Again, you started... We didn't.
You didn't know.
I cut off the song.
Okay. All right.
We started it and then we realized... and then we're like, wait a second. What are we saying?
This does not reflect our character.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
This is not who we want to be as a gang.
Most gangs are not that self-aware.
No,
so I'll give
right.
You a pass.
Thank
You're
you.
right.
Thank you.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.